Hi, good morning. Trust you're fine. Compliments of the season to you once again. Um, we're in 2023, and I must confess that 2022 was indeed a very great year for us. Thank you for all the results we achieved together in 2022. Thank you for those who contacted us in 2022 to help them handle their project. Thank you for those who contacted us to help them buy a piece of land in Nigeria. Thank you so very much. I can't thank you enough. Thank you for the YouTube community, how we grew with over 2,000 subscribers in 2022. Yes, we achieved some results. At some point, we also learned some lessons, how we also deal with some clients. But trust me, it's a stepping stone for us in the year 2023. Officially, I welcome you to this great year. I hope that every of your heart desires are met in Jesus' name. This morning, I'm interested to running a piece titled How You Should Start Your Building Project in 2023. How you should start your building project in 2023. So I'm going to be giving you 5 tips on what you need to do before you start your building project in 2023. Number one, say to yourself, I am capable. Say to yourself that I am capable. And saying to yourself that you are capable is a process of conquering your fears. Truth be told, the building in Nigeria currently as we speak is very much expensive, coupled with the fact that we're going to be going into the general elections next month by February. As such, there's room for us to open ourselves up to the reality of what will be happening in our dear nation. But should that stop you from starting up your project? That's a very big no, because you know what? You cannot attest to what will actually happen in the coming days, in the coming weeks, in the coming months. And this is why I'm saying that. Say to yourself that you are capable. And if you can say this to yourself, then trust me, you have conquered your fear. Number two, review your current state. Review your current state. Some persons, as we speak, have not bought their land. And so, but they've been telling themselves, oh, I want to build, I want to build, I want to build. You must tell yourself the truth. Where am I currently? Do I have a piece of land? Some persons that say, oh, my father willed one land to me, or my mother willed one land to me, and that land is not clear, and you know this land is not clear, or probably is a family land you are trying to drag. I don't think you should do that. You know why? Because you're going to be spending a whole lot on that project. So why spending a whole lot on a piece of land that you're not guaranteed about? Review your current state. If you know you do not have a piece of land, trust me, I'll be a sure plug in 2023. My goal is to help 500 people in 2023 get a piece of land. And I'll be doing this by connecting with reputable real estate industries across the country. So I'm going to be traveling from Lagos to Abuja, to Edo, to Delta, to Ondo, to Ogun State, name it all, to connecting with real estate companies where you can buy your piece of land wherever you actually desire to own that piece of land. But note, I'm going to be doing that with reputable real estate companies that I have connected with, and I'll be going to their piece of land or where they have their project to show you first. Also, some of you have started your project. You started your project 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago. You know yourself. Before you start your project in 2023, review the goals, review the results you've achieved in the time past. What exactly do you want to build? Some persons actually wants to build a duplex, but whoever is building the project for them ended up building a bungalow. Some persons will tell you, oh, this is the design that I want. But at the end of the day, they are seeing something different from what they actually want on site. Some of you, I failed to go through the right source. Or somebody called you, or so you reached out to someone to do an architectural design for you, and the person tells you this is the amount, but you say no, there's somebody that can do it for me for 30,000. It's not possible. The person is only giving you a sketch. That's the truth. Review your current state. Don't just run on site. Review your current state. Tip number 3, don't go alone. Don't go alone. And this is where many clients miss it a lot. They just feel that, oh, I have my money, I want to go alone. Do you know why? Because they feel that they do not want to contact or consult the services of a professional. Building project requires a whole lot. It's not just going to dig the ground and put the block. No, it involves a whole lot of technicality. So many clients will tell you, oh, instead of them to probably hire a project manager or an engineer, that my brother or that my sister that sits in the house alone, or that my mother or that my father, let them go to the site. Go to the site to do what? Are they professional? If they are professional, pay them for their services. If they are not professional, get the services of a professional. Save yourself the cost of abandoning your project. Save yourself the cost of crying. A whole lot of people called me in 2020. I cannot be sharing it online. A whole lot of people called me in 2022. Victor, this is my problem. Victor, and I just looked at it and I said, oh, there are limited things to what I can do, but whichever one I can do, I will do. And I did my best in 2022. Tip number 4, never try to outsmart your engineer. In 2023, never try to outsmart your engineer. Be clear enough. If your engineer tells you that the amount to execute this project is 5 naira, try as much as possible to negotiate to ensure that your engineer is fine and you are also fine. But if at the end of the day, your engineer tells you it's 5 naira, and then you are looking for a source that will do it for you for 1 naira 50 kobo, then be ready to spend times 10 of that 1 naira 50 kobo. To be very honest, you can never ever outsmart your engineer. Your engineer knows when to get back at you. So if you feel that, oh, your engineer is charging you 5,000 naira, and somebody else wants to charge you 2 naira 50 kobo or 3 naira, as the case may be, and you say, oh, Victor wanted to cheat me, I have seen somebody for 3 naira. The person who wants to charge 3 naira, trust me, knows where is to get his money back from you. You can, I say it over again, you can never outsmart your engineer. Be clear enough. Please take note of this point, because I have a whole lot of friends within the space, and they will tell you, oh, the client thinks he's wise, or the client thinks she's smart. Leave them alone. They know when to get back at you. For example, the materials you are to use, even though you are on site, the engineer knows how to get back at you. You can never outsmart your engineer. Tip number 5. Pay more attention on who is executing your project than the money you want to spend. Pay attention. Pay attention. Who is executing my project? What is the credibility of this person or this company? Don't just pay attention on, oh, they've told me that the money to execute my project is 5 naira, and this 5 naira looks big in my eyes. What is the worth of the company or the individual executing your project? There are people who can execute same project for you for 3 naira. And there are people, because of their standard, can execute that same project for you for 10 naira. Find a better way to attract people who understand what they are doing on the field. Find a better way to negotiate to ensure that both parties are fine, both parties are safe. I mean, you are safe, and I mean the engineer is also safe. I've said this to you. I wish you all the best in 2023. As you resume your project in 2023, take note of these 5 tips. Hold them to heart. Work on them. Regurgitate on them. And trust me, your project in 2023 will be very, very successful. If you desire our services, you can reach us on 07063151558. And if you are yet to subscribe to our YouTube channel, now is the right time to subscribe to the YouTube channel and also hit the notification button. And for those persons who want us to help them get a piece of land, don't forget that I've said that my goal this year is to help 500 people get a piece of land. 500 people. And my goal this year is to help 50 people build their houses this year. And also the third goal this year is to help 150 people buy houses this year. I roll over again. The goal this year is to help 500 people buy a piece of land this year, 50 people manage the project, and 150 people to buy houses. Thank you so very much. My name still remains Victor Olise. Compliments of the season to you once again. Stay blessed.